All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make our architectural presentation board, and then I'm gonna bring in the perspective rendering that we did in Revit. I'm gonna bring that one into it, and I'll show you how kind of what I would do. Actually, I have down here. You can look and see what I've kind of played around with and kind of got that. So I'll show you how I did that. I'm gonna go to new file. I have a custom, so I already have it set up at 24 inches by 36 inches. The resolution is 300. It's a CMYK. So for the background, I'm gonna leave that as transparent. And then I'm gonna hit create. So the first thing that I wanna do is I'm gonna make a new layer. Actually, I'm not, I already have layer one. So let's just say I'm gonna change the name of this to background, and then I'm going to use my paint bucket. I'm going to make sure that whatever color I want my background to be, the swatch here on top, I want to make sure that that's the color that I want. So if you don't want black or whatever color is up here, you can just change it to like blue, or if you want it red or pink or purple, whatever, just go crazy. Use what you want. But I'm going to use black here. I'm going to drag it over to the corner, hit OK. I'm going to go to my paint bucket, which I have. So my paint bucket, and then if I click on this layer here, it's going to paint this whole area black, like you see there. So then I'm gonna bring in my rendering image that I made earlier. I'm just gonna left click and kind of drag and drop it onto my poster here, and then just kind of drag it down a little bit. I don't want to take up too much space with this because we're going to be adding some more fancy stuff up here. So if you notice that I have the white background from my rendering, I'm gonna, first of all, I like where my picture is here, my image, so I'm gonna hit the check mark there. And then I'm gonna right click up here where it says building perspective, and I'm gonna rasterize layer, like so. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the white background here. So I'm gonna do that with this magic wand tool here. And then I'm gonna have my tolerance low. So because the white from my building and the white from the background they're kind of similar. So I have my tolerance set low at 5. So if I just click in the area here on my white background that I want to get rid of, it kind of selects all of that. So then I'm just going to hit the delete key to remove that, and then just get rid of there. There we go. So that looks kind of nice and neat, right? So it's kind of a night rendering. If you didn't like the black, then you could make sure we click on that layer, and I could change this to, I don't know, like what can we use? Maybe a Miami sky. I don't know. That would be Miami would be kind of like something like this, from what I've noticed. And then we could just go to our paint bucket tool, and where did it go? Our paint bucket, yeah. Click back here and it changes it to purple or magenta, but I'm going to undo that because I'm going to edit, undo. I like what I have with the black background. So then you could add up here the name of your project. You could add some more images and stuff. So on one board you might have, like I do, the perspective. On another board you might have maybe your front elevation or your section, or however you wanted to do that. But I think that looks kind of neat. I'm kind of proud of that. Anyway, so there's kind of how the start of board number 1.